truth is, I thought we had a good matchup with them. I thought they were going to have some problems trying to guard us, and I felt like we could guard them a little bit better. I was concerned about their bigs inside a little bit, but I really thought that their bigs couldn't beat us. You know, I thought in order for them to beat us, Cam was going to have to go for his usual, and somebody else was going to have to step up. We got the lead and kind of got a little complacent there, but you know, I thought it was a great matchup for us because it's just hard to guard, you know, all of our skill guys that we do have out on the floor. And you know, we played a really tough schedule to get to this point, and so we felt like we were ready. We felt like, you know, there's nothing they could throw at us that we weren't going to be ready for.
It just didn't go our way, and you know, last time we knew what was going to be coming in here, man. They're a great team, so I just give it all to, you know, Coach Robinson over there and the players. They did a good job of basically slowing us down. And like I said, man, they play hard. And tonight they just played a little bit harder than we did, and they was able to pull it out.
What impressed you most about tonight's win?
Oh, we just stuck together. We didn't have our A game. Mike didn't play well. He's at 105-degree temperature. Yesterday, his dad called me and said, "Hey, Mike is like totally sick." And you know, he didn't have his A game tonight. You know, our leading scorer, 21 points a game, but he fought through it. We played a ton of guys. We didn't have Brent Stooks, our best defender. But, you know, that's what happens when your team starts to believe and they start to gel. And you know, this is our time of the year. We've been there. We've done this before. Maybe not with this group, but we've had a lot of experience, you know, in big games. And we played some pretty good teams, like I said, to prepare us for this.
Coach, you actually outscored them 27-19 in the second half.
I mean, it seemed like we just came out a little slow. And I told the guys that, you know, these guys will come after us right from the beginning. They did, and they just got us. But, you know, it's been kind of happening all season, but at the same time, I think our guys did a great job still fighting and still trying to, you know, make sure we stay in the game. And we had our chances at the end, and it just didn't come through the right way.
We several times, 3 times to get a state championship and 3 times to get a regional championship. But every year we're right there. You know what you're going to get from a Landstown team. But the thing that I love about this team, we've been through a whole lot of ups and downs, a lot of mountains, a lot of valleys this year. But right now, we're gelling at the right time. We're competing hard at the right time, and we're trusting each other. And that's the most important part about this year. They're starting to really trust me and everything that I ask them to do, and they're coming through with it.
When you get down a little bit, like we were in the first half, you know, it makes you want to come out harder. And we did that in the second half, but at the same time, you know, we made mistakes at the wrong time and kind of cost us at times. I believe we had like 2 turnovers right there at the end that really hurt us. But, you know, it's a learning experience for these guys, especially these guys that's coming back for next year. But, you know, it's a heartbreaker, man. It hurts, you know, just to see them guys go out like that.
Do you believe your guys are exceeding your expectations?
No, I don't think they are. You know, I told them that in front of me stood the Coastal Conference champs before we played a game. I told them I believe that this is the 6A South region champ team, and I told them I really believe that this is the 16-17 6A, you know, state champs. So every year our goals are to win a state championship, and I'm not going to lessen them for, you know, having 5 sophomores and 6 juniors and only 3 seniors. I'm not going to, you know, lower the bar for them just because we're not full of seniors and juniors. There was nothing that they did or nothing that they ran that we didn't go over. And so most of our guys, they were calling it out. We knew what to expect. You know, and that's what it's about. It's about preparation and them buying in. I told them before we got on the bus, I said, the team that's able to remember what to do and then put it on the floor is the team that will win. Not necessarily all the time the best team or the most talented team, but the team that will execute. And that's what we did. On those last possessions, I think 2 or 3 possessions, we executed perfectly on defense. We doubled that ball and we rotated quickly, and so we didn't give them the next pass. And so that's what we were doing earlier in the game that gave them trouble. And so we went back to it at the end, and they weren't expecting it, and so it worked in our favor. One thing that we lay our hat on is defense. And if you bring that every night, you can play.
Talk about the rebuilding that you're going to have to do next year to be able to compete.
Well, I mean, you know, we're going to do what we have to do, you know, and I feel like we going to prepare the kids in the off season and just get ourselves back. We got some good kids coming back, so, Right now, it's just one of them times you're just not thinking about the next season. But at the same time, man, these guys had a good season. I'm just proud of them.